Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'd like to review for you, I guess, a partial series called Star Trek Prodigy, Season 1, Episodes 1 through 10. This one was provided to me for review by Paramount. If you do get a chance to check this one out, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll be sure to include more information, click the links to purchase one down in the description. So this one is from Nickelodeon, and so to me, I feel like this is probably aimed a little more towards kids, although I feel like it might be more appropriate for older kids or teenagers. So this is the newest Star Trek animated series, and it feels like we're getting a few animated series going on. Now the show starts out with these kids or teenagers or whatever they are. It's hard to tell because they're all different species, and so their ages could vary wildly, but basically they're imprisoned at this kind of like slave camp, and they decide that they're going to try to break free, and they end up stumbling across a hidden Starfleet vessel, and they get on it and they escape. And the guy who had captured them is trying to find this ship, and he finds out that they found it and they're escaping on it, and so he has to chase after them to try to get this ship because he wants to do something with this ship because it's a very special ship. And so they get on there and they find out there is a Captain Janeway hologram, which is kind of cool. Kate Mulgrew, I'm fairly positive, does the voice in this one, and it's kind of a Janeway from Voyager, which I thought was kind of weird because she looks much different now. And we do eventually see a modern day Janeway, which was also cool too. And so they kind of are just learning their way and learning to be a team, and also trying to escape their captor and running into lots of Star Trek-like situations. And eventually they do kind of leave their captor, at least temporarily, and they kind of band together and become a crew. And like I said, there's lots of Star Trek-like situations going on. And I did find this one interesting. I do question a little bit who the audience is for this. As I said, it is a Nickelodeon show, so I feel like this is really supposed to be for kids, but I feel like the stories are pretty complicated and you know, I don't want to say uninteresting, but I just don't feel like the things that most kids are going to get into. Maybe if they're already fans of Star Trek, you know, maybe this is like another thing for them, but maybe older kids would get a little more into the complicated stories. Not to say there aren't lessons in here for children and there aren't elements of the stories aimed towards children. I just feel like for the most part, they're probably not going to really understand or get super into the stories. For instance, there's one episode where I can't remember what it is. They go into this thing and like they basically all get split apart into alternate realities, and they have to work together through time to re-merge together. I didn't even get it really. And I'm just like, is a kid gonna get into this? You know, as an adult fan of Star Trek, I did enjoy it. Like I feel a little times it is a little kiddie for my liking, but again, it is a kid show. But they did lots of cool stuff, and it's really bright and colorful, and they could really bring these kind of space things to life. And I felt like it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed pretty much every episode, I think, and I enjoyed the cast and the characters. And they did have one episode where they bring back several characters from previous Star Treks in a holodeck, and she asks for like the best crew or whatever, and they bring in people, kind of some of the favorites, I think, from different series, which was cool. I don't know if any of them were the actual voice actors, because like they had Spock, so obviously that wouldn't have been Leonard Nimoy. But I didn't look to see if any of them were the actual voices, but it was cool just to have these different characters from different Star Treks together. So I did enjoy this show. I think it's a fun show. Definitely looking forward to the second half of the season. I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, Chili Chess videos, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, the video is done. Choose another video. Still here? Subscribe, and visit my social media links.